Hello.
Hello, hello,
How
hello.
are you today?
I'm doing well, yourself?
Great. You know, we really appreciated what you spoke about today. And I know, that it's just really close to your heart. What is the one thing you want to tell our virtual audience just to activate right now? What's that first one step they can do today?
Focus. Focus. I think there's so much power in focus. If wherever we direct our energy to, that's where we go. If you keep your eyes on a certain thing, like when you ride a motorcycle, right? When you go to turn a corner, they tell you to look and the bike will follow you. Wherever you are trying to go in life, direct your attention right there. You're going to come across many distractions along the path, but you got to keep your focus. And if you keep your focus, you'll end up exactly where you want to be.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
Awesome.
Enjoy the day. And we've got some more coming up for you all.
All right, now.
Thank you. Well, thank you. Have a seat.
Okay, thanks. Oh, I'm old.
Oh, no. So much of what you said is probably resonating with our audience that's here today, with our virtual audience. And, was there just something that you didn't get to say today that you want to connect with our virtual audience and share?
Absolutely, just to get help. Don't be afraid to get help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. And just remember that you're not alone. You're not the only one going through it. So.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a seat, Sylvia. So tell us a little bit about the organization you're with and what you're going to talk about today.
So I'm part of the North Florida Human Trafficking Coalition, and I will be talking prevention and awareness about human trafficking, how to identify signs, what is going on in our city, specifically here in Jacksonville, how bad this crime it is, and it's happening all over the world, and bringing some awareness to the community.
Absolutely. Is there a website where we can go, our viewers online can go to learn a little bit more?
We have a Facebook page.
Yes.
That they can follow us as a North Florida Human Trafficking Coalition.
Great. We'll make sure to share that in our links. It is such an important topic to talk about today and to give people the resources they need. So thank you for being here.
Of course. Thank you for having me, though. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
Come on over. We have a special guest we're extremely excited to chat with today.
You don't know what you're getting into.
Oh, Jennifer's father has been so kind to join us. So what would you like to say about your wonderful, amazing daughter and the Unstoppable You Ministries?
I tell you, I'm proud of what it's accomplished, but starting out, I wasn't a naysayer, but I was concerned about money doing different things and everything, And she told me something I took with me the rest of my life. When you're in ministry, don't think that everything is going to come boom, boom, boom. She told me it's like a farmer. When they plant the seed in the ground, the crops don't come up the next day. And I thought about that. So she's doing ministries. It doesn't look good now, but later on it's going to grow. The fruits of your labor is going to really shine, and it has. And one thing I admire about her, she's telling me, and I can grow from my own daughter. Life is like a tightrope. If you focus on God, you won't fall. Don't look down. Don't look to the side. Don't do like Peter did when he stepped into the water. He focused on God getting in, and then he took his focus off of God. And then he said, help me. But because God loved us, he extended his hand out to him. So I learned a lot from my daughter, Jennifer, and I'm her biggest cheerleader. I'm not saying, to me, I love being her cheerleader. And she has a good husband. And I told her I can cut the apron string now. That's because I trust in him because he knows the Lord. And even though things weren't as far as 1,000 people, 100 people, but the people who are here are the ones who needed to hear, which they have, the presenters have to say. And just like a lot of preachers says, I have to preach to one just like I would to 100, as long as somebody gets the word. So I'm proud. I'm sorry, I'm at an age where I don't travel as much, but with my grandson Doug being one of the presenters and my oldest daughter is here, my granddaughter's here, I got 4 generations all together here. I mean, not here, but in Jacksonville. And I always tell them, I says that I'm gonna leave them in my will. But then I thought about it. I said, that takes money. So I don't have that. So, but yes, and how God worked things out, like Doug, my grandson, and the lady who talked about her depression and everything, they were on the same line. God orchestrates things like that. And I said, wow, and they don't even tell each other what they're going to talk about. I mean, you need somebody around you who's positive, who's going to be in the ditches with you to help pull you out of the pit. And you just can't have cheerleaders in your life. And sometimes you get push some of your family members to the side because jealousy, you know, but they want it, but they don't want to put in the work. Jennifer puts in the work. And I'm proud of her.
Absolutely. Yes, your whole family is doing wonderful things, and we're just so glad it's happening here in Jacksonville. And we can't wait to see what else is to come.
Yes,
Thank you.
I've been blessed because her being in the Navy, I flew up to Washington a lot of different times. I've been down to Pensacola when she was in the Navy, and Maine, and traveling around with her. You know, she just made it possible. And I just thank God that she's being faithful to God first. And I always pray that she stays focused.
Absolutely. Well, you know, she had a great role model to look after.
I don't know about
Thank
that
you.
now. Look
Thank
here,
you so
I carry my
much.
mirror in my pocket because I know what I've done. So I don't point the finger at anybody. Been there, did that. I'm not a saint. Well, I'm closer to one now, but back then, me and the devil and I had a run.
Oh.
We had fun hanging out together, me and the devil.
You got a story.
Believe me.
That's another time.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Hey,
much.
you too.
Have a seat. Well, welcome. Thank you. First of all, we have to thank you for a beautiful dance today. That was such a beautiful worship moment. But you have more to your story, and I did see a book. Is that what I saw? So talk about you and what you're here to talk about today. And I want to hear about this book.
Oh, wow. Okay, a little bit about me. I am really from Washington State. Just moved to Jacksonville recently. I'm just glad to be here, to be part of this conference. The book that I have with me today is Beautiful You Are, and it's an empowerment book for young girls. And, you know, just telling them who they are, and like, this is unstoppable. That's what we want them to be. It's unstoppable, and be able to keep moving forward and get rid of all the, you know, stuff that they have now, and be empowered for the stuff that might come later.
Excellent.
That's what the book is about.
Can they get that book on Amazon or anywhere online?
They can get that book on Amazon. They can also go to my website and get that book. Yes.
Great,
Mhm.
great. And is that what you're going to be talking about this afternoon?
No, it's not. And forgive me if I'm sweating. I'm hot.
Oh, you worked really hard
Yes,
on
I'm
that
so
dance
hot.
worship. So
This afternoon, I am actually going to be talking about forgiveness, the bridge to wholeness, because I really would like to see people to be healed, healthy, and whole. And a lot of times we're doing all these other things to try to reach wholeness, where we have the baggage of unforgiveness. And lots of people don't want to approach that. They just want to keep walking on in life. But until you start forgiving yourself first and other people, and not looking for people to to respond. You know, forgiveness is not about the other person. It's just about you. And that's how once you grab that power, you're truly unstoppable. So that's what I'm talking about.
Beautiful. I love what you're doing and how it blends so well with today. Do you have other books? You said the book you brought. Is there?
I do. I have the Beautiful You Are book, and then I have a book called You Don't Know the Hell I've Been Through, and that's a lot of my testimony. And I also just did a book called The Distinctive Approach I have a Swan School of Protocol, and I teach youth as well as adults proper protocol, how to move through the society of today, bring back some manners and niceties. So yes.
Oh, that sounds like a really good
Yes.
one I need to get. I'm raising a child too, so
Okay.
we need to get all that together.
Yes.
It's not the same anymore.
It's not the same. You don't hear yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Just being polite.
Yeah.
So that's about.
Well, wonderful. We really look forward to what you're going to share with us this afternoon. Thank you for stopping by
No,
for our
thank you.
guest virtual.
Thank you.
You did it!
Yay! High five! Yeah. We did it! I got the best production crew ever. Go power up, go power up, go power up.
What a great day.
Oh my goodness. I was a blubbering woman from the very get-go in the beginning. Very emotional. Oh gosh.
Talk about the impact of today.
You know, coming into this, Brooke, I'm like, everything that I had planned kind of went south. You know, I had a couple of presenters that weren't able to show up. We weren't able to do a makeover for the first time in 7 years. And I'm like, I'm feeling kind of like not so much a failure, but what's going on? But God just showed there was a different type of makeover that needed to be done. And that there were people in the audience, to include myself, that needed the messages in an organic and authentic way. And I'm very pleased with everything. I don't even know what to say, but wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Well, it was wonderful. We're so glad we could all be a part of it. I know everyone at home is just really moved by today. So thank you
Really?
for bringing it.
So we have some
Yes.
positive comments?
Oh, we have some wonderful comments about the blessings of today and
Really?
the power of it all. Absolutely. So,
Whoa.
yes. So we're so glad that we could be here for the first time in Jacksonville. We hope there's so much more to come for Unstoppable You Ministries. Up next, what's coming now?
We are gearing up for Unstoppable You Conference to be in York, Pennsylvania. That's Saturday, November 6th. Right now, it's in person only. However, there was a person in the crowd that says, hey, let me put out some feelers. Maybe because I'm like, I really like Power Up. I would really like to do a virtual option, but financially is half of our Unstoppable You Ministry budgets for the conference. So I was like, unless I find a sponsor, you know, to at least do part of it, I can't, because we're also paying for the venue. So that's what makes it a little bit different. However, be on standby, team, for November 6th if I'm able to work that out financially.
Oh, and do you guys, what is the way we find out more about what you all are up to? Is there a website, a Facebook, social media? How do we keep connecting?
We are all over social media. So our website is www.unstoppableYouministriesinc.org. You go to our website, a pop-up will happen to where you can join our e-newsletter, which we put out monthly. So that is a fantastic way to keep in tune with what UYM is doing. But we are on Instagram, we're on Facebook, I post on LinkedIn. We have Twitter, but we're not very active there, but definitely Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram, as well as our website. So they can always Google us or Google Jennifer Foxworthy, and you'll see this, this bright smile, and you know you're in the right place.
Well, excellent. Well, today was just wonderful. We love talking to your whole family, your dad,
Oh.
your son, I mean, everybody, or your nephew.
Yes.
Yeah, so you have a great family and you're doing wonderful things. So thank you. And to everyone who is here with us today, we're just so glad you're with us. Have a wonderful rest of your day and we'll be in touch.
Yes. I love you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yay.